and welcome to our podcast. Welcome to our podcast. First, we'll introduce ourselves to break the awkwardness. I'm Brianna.
I'm Carrie.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Keely. Okay. We hope you enjoy and maybe you'll learn something from us. To start off, the Jameson family was a family that mysteriously disappeared in the wilderness. What we know for sure is that they were wandering in the woods where they would never return. The reasoning is unknown, but there are many theories which we will discuss in this podcast. These theories include drug involvement, murder, suicide, supernatural presence, and exposure. Cut it off.
Our claim is that there was either cult or drug affiliation. This would lead to them going into the woods, whether they were running away or getting involved. We believe these theories as there were multiple instances that led up to the assumption that there were drugs involved or cult association, and we will discuss them during this podcast.
On a fall evening in 2009, the Jameson family disappeared into the woods of Oklahoma, leaving behind a set of mysterious clues, and the case remains unsolved today. Bobby Dale Jameson, his wife Sherry Lynn, and their 6-year-old daughter Madison Stormy Star were living what appeared to be normal lives in Eufaula, Oklahoma until October 9, 2009.
That day, all three of them mysteriously disappeared with no trace of where they went. After a few days of searching, the police turned up the family's truck, but it only raised more questions than what was answered. Their truck was found in Latimer County, about an hour drive from where their home was located. The family had recently been looking to buy 40 acres of land where they planned to live in a storage shed which they already owned.
But the items discovered inside the truck seemed to indicate the couple had not planned to be away from the truck for long. Inside, investigators found the wallets, IDs, phones, Sherry Lynn's purse, and the family dog, which was malnourished but still alive in the backseat of the truck. They also found $32,000 in cash. Both Bobby Dale and Sherry Lynn were on disability at the time of their disappearance, and where they could have gotten that much cash or that they intended to do with it was unknown. Investigators suspected that drugs may have been involved in the disappearance and that the large amount of cash was the result of the couple either buying or selling drugs.
Are you tired of doing crystal meth? Well, don't do it then.
If you're experiencing any problems with addiction, please call this number 1-800-TRY-DRUG or visit us at our website www.addiction.network.com.
They couldn't explain why they would have brought their daughter along with them. It was impossible to tell from the condition of their truck if they left voluntarily or forced out of their car by someone else. A search party was formed and investigators combed through miles of woods surrounding the area looking for any trace of the Jameson family. They turned up with nothing.
Action. A grim discovery. The case went cold until November 16, 2013. The day, just 3 miles from where the truck was found 4 years earlier, a hunter stumbled upon a partial skeleton remains of 2 adults and 1 child. Forensic testing proved that the skeleton was the Jameson family, but due to the state of decomposition, the death could not be determined. The police went back into the case.
When the police returned to the case, the first thing they uncovered was this strange security video that was taken outside the Jameson's home the night they left. In the video, the couple is seen going back and forth from the house to the truck, appearing as if they're in a trance. And if that's not strange enough for you, listen to this. Bobby Dale had gone to his pastor and claimed that his home was haunted, saying that he had 2 to 4 ghosts on top of his house. What's even weirder is Sherry Lynn also purchased a satanic Bible, supposedly as a joke. However, Bobby Dale confessed to his pastor that he had read it, leading some people to believe that witchcraft may have been a factor in their deaths.
Are you tired of your house being possessed by ghosts? Well, who are you going to call?
Police did look into the theory that it's been a murder-suicide. They uncovered an 11-page angry letter written by Sherry Lynn to Bobby Dale. It led to suspect that Bobby Dale was driven into the woods with his whole family and murdered his wife, his daughter, and then himself, but the theory could not be proven. Another hypothesis considered was that Bobby Dale's father, Bob Dean Jamison, had been involved. Bobby Dale had filed a protective order against his dad, claiming that he had threatened to kill him and his family, and that they were afraid for their lives. Bobby Dale's petition for a protective order paints the picture of a very dangerous man who thinks he is above the law, and it was involved in prostitutes, gangs, and meth. However, Bob Dean Jamison died a mere 2 months after the Jamison family went missing, and had been in poor health for some time. His brother Jack Jamison claimed that he was either in a hospital or rest home at the time, and although he was a disturbed individual, he was not capable of being involved in the murders.
The case seemed to have many leads, but none of them led anywhere conclusive. Investigators remained unsure of what to make of the mysterious disappearance and their death. Israel Buchan, who had been the Latimer County Sheriff at the time, stated, quote, "A lot of investigators would love to have as many leads as we do. The problem is they point in so many different directions," quote.
Despite all the mysterious clues and theories, police haven't been able to untangle the mystery of the Jamison family's death. The case remains unsolved today.
Some facts we haven't told you yet are:
They had a son, and he said that he didn't want to live with them anymore because his mom suffered from depression and was acting very strangely.
They went into the woods and lived a quieter life.
they were known to fall off the radar quite frequently, so when they disappeared, the family wasn't worried.
The Jamisons were nowhere to be found, so they abandoned the case until one day a hunter found them 2.7 miles away from the truck.
Mr. Jamison had a bullet-shaped hole in his skull, but then the police dropped the case.
With Bobby Dale Jamison's back pain causing him not to work and fall into depression, and Sherilyn not taking her pills for depression and bipolar disorder, they think that there's a possibility that they could have done a murder-suicide.
The gun that was supposedly in the truck was nowhere to be found.
The couple had been on meth.
They were on a hit list by a cult.
The phones were taken into the woods, but then their phones were in the truck.
So there was a photo on Bobby Jamison's phone of his daughter, Madison, who she looked very frightened. But a theory that we have considered is if the phones were found in the truck, then how did they take the photo? So they had to have taken the phones into the woods, taken the photo, and then brought the phone back to the truck. Maybe they had come back to retrieve something, or it was just to leave behind anything that they would have not needed to take with them.
The truck had been graffitied, someone spray painted all over it.
Where they lived was known to have meth, and they were associated with meth weeks before their disappearance.
The end.
All three of them disappeared mysteriously.
Brianna, that was 6 fingers.
Some facts we haven't told you yet are:
1, they had a son and he... Okay, let's just call it a...
cut!
Say it again.
Okay.
And welcome to our Henry what? Podcast.
Dropped the idea.
With his back pain causing him not to work and fall into depression, Bobby Dale Jamison was not taking... Oh, Jesus Christ. Cut it off. You have that worded in some...
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Addiction, please, if you have any trouble, call 1-800-TRYDRUG.com. Fuck.